Tonight, from Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California, it's the NFC Divisional Round play.
One of two spots in the NFC title game awaits the winner here as we're underway in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. This will be fielded inside the 5, and he won't quite make it to the 25. Here come the Saints for their opening drive. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
And when you review his performance last week in the game in total, I think that he understands and his team understands they were fortunate to get out there with a victory because he was a little tentative out there and didn't throw a touchdown pass. And if I'm this defense that he's facing in this one, I'm going to bring some pressure early and see if they can get to him. Maybe he's gotten it out of his system, and now he can be a little bit looser and play more to his potential.
And Pierce gets it again on second down. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. On fourth down, on is the punter, Colby Wadman. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the former number 3 overall pick back in 2021. It's Trey Lance.
And he more than did his part in the wild card win with 3 touchdown passes. Now, he's going to get a bigger test here in round 2. But his unit is in rhythm, and they're playing as well as they have all year long. I wouldn't be surprised if this defense, though, tried to get after him early with a little extra pressure. If he can handle that, he can have another big game there.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Over 100 catches in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch in these playoffs. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That's good for a first down. Here's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Taken down at the 30. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. And now they'll throw with Lance. Gets it out wide to Davis Price. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Here's Lance. Bellinger hauls it in out left side. And the 49ers are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. Throwing now is Lance. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers are on the board first here in this division round matchup. So both sides of the football contributing here early. Their defense forces the punt, and then the offense takes it down the field and punches it in on the short touchdown run.
And Brandon, that's good complementary football, and that's what they're going to need if they want to get out of here victorious.
An extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. First and 10, it's Pierce. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. A give left side for Pierce. Fights through him. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. 10 yards, good for a Saints first down. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Knight. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. On 2nd down, here's Pierce. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. They'll look to throw here. He's got the hook up here on the comebacker, complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. A run for Pierce out of the gun. Nifty move. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8. And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And as he throws and the ball is out, it's a live football. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. 30, 20. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? 1st and goal. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. Here's Lance to throw it. Flushed out right. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Trey Lance taking it in from 4 yards. yards out. And the Niners are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now 14-0. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. Taking it about the 1. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They trail here early in this division round game as they seek a spot in the NFC title bout. And his throw here's incomplete. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave them with a 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete. On 4th down on is Colby Wadman now to punt. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. It's taken to the 26. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They start on the ground with McCaffrey, and he'll get this up to about the 40. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Lance now to throw. He's got Bellinger. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. Lance looking to throw it. Another pass complete to Bellinger. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Now a play fake. Lance. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 28. Up the gut, McCaffrey. Demario Davis there on the stop. Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And good running, going to get this down close to a 1st at the Saints' 21. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This pass into the hands of Bellinger. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. Now Lance. Got his target, Samuel. And the Niners are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the 1st down. And that's what he just did.
And across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Christian McCaffrey with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the 49ers continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They'll set up a throw.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Marcus Jones picks it.
And the Niners are going to take possession of the football.
Really nice pick there for the reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week. And a good story on that. He said he didn't even know he won the award. His buddy had to call him. He saw it on television and said, hey, congratulations. How about that?
And I'll bet you his buddy said, well, since you didn't know, I'll just go ahead and claim the award, right? And everything that goes along with it. But the reason he won the award the previous week and what we just saw there, instincts, understanding where the play is going, and being able to make a play on the football.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Lance. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Oh, boy. Christian McCaffrey shaken up. So hold everything here as they're going to take a look at it. The Niners on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. Here it's 3rd and 2. Gets this one to Juszczyk. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
Well, they've certainly spread the ball around so far, but they're definitely getting everyone involved now when you're throwing it to the fullback. Just shows how versatile this offense is and how everyone is a threat.
Davis Price on 1st and 10. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. And Lance going to throw. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Working from the gun, Lance. He gets this one to Davis Price. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the 1st at about the 21. The kick by Bass is good. And the route is on. It's 24-0. While they're able to come away with the interception, Charles, they aren't able to move the ball all that much. However, they do get 3 out of it with a field goal.
Yeah, and anytime you do force a turnover, you have to come out of it with points. Everybody wants 6. They'll take the 3 there. Now it's their opportunity to do it again.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
I know, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score a touchdown. Well, CD, we have seen it many times throughout the course of the season. This defense coming up large and snagging a big takeaway. But here they get not just the takeaway, 6 points as well.
And you just knew that for this team to advance, it had to get a big performance from this unit. And to this point, they've delivered.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. He'll drop to throw.
Well, this is intercepted. They get Ritter for the 3rd time. Picked off by Fred Warner. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. To throw, it's Lance.
And this is incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Shotgun now for Lance.
That is caught at the 7-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on.
And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers.
Jamison Williams.
A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the 49ers continue to pull away here in this first half. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And the route is on here in this first half.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert. He's got a man. Complete. Touchdown.
Chris Olave.
75 yards.
And the Saints are able to at least get one score back.
As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flush from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Takes it at the 7. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've had a very solid first half, and as we near the end of that first half, they're just looking for a little more on top of their lead right now.
And when you put together a game plan on offense, you put together what you think is going to be the best possible scenario, right? Hey, we're going to score. These are the plays that are going to do it. But you also put together your counters, meaning after they make adjustments to what you're doing, what do we have to go to next?
The adjustment to the adjustment?
Exactly. So I can't wait to see if we come out of the half, how they're going to go about doing things. Do you just keep running what you ran before, or do you go to your counters expecting those adjustments to happen?
Before that, we'll see the end here of this first half.
Lance now on first down. On the slant complete to Bellinger. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This officially a 55-yard attempt.
And he's going to miss this one. Wide to the left from distance. It's no good. A look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback.
Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter.
And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working, but if they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that'll make it second down. Back to throw. Lance finding Williams once more. Complete. And he'll be dropped at the 36. It's a good gain of 18 on a play that originated back at the 18. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36.
From the gun, it's Lance.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Coming up on 2nd and 7.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down. Looking to throw. Lance dancing to his left. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints 18. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Off the option, here's McCaffrey. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Back to throw. Lance. And he fires one, but incomplete. Here we go with McCaffrey. And he will have the 1st down before he's brought down at the
3. McCaffrey is in. Touchdown 49ers. Here's Bass now for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. So that one a long 11-play drive. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey. This will be fielded inside the 5. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Running it out of the gun with Pierce. And he'll be stopped up at the 26 after a gain of only a couple. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down.
Back to throw.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
Here comes the Saints punter now as he's on here to punt it away. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. It'll be a 10-yard return following a punt of 45.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
on 1st and 10. Here's Lance.
So the completion good for 7 there. And it's 2nd down.
On play action, Lance.
Buying time to his left.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain, so when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a first down.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Lance. And that will be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They'll start on the ground with Pierce. And just not a ton of room to work with. He'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Throwing middle, and it's complete. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that will bring up 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
Slant pass complete to Olave.
His 2nd catch. This one not quite as dynamic as his first, and it's 2nd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
That's Olave bringing in another one.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 2 first downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10.
Here's Pierce on the counter.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. He'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Pierce.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. They're going to look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And he is going to have a Saints first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. Back to the ground with Pierce.
And he's going to take it down to about the 35 here.
47 yards on the ground for him so far.
8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Up the middle they go. Knight. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Oh, boy, Christian McCaffrey shaken up. So hold everything here as they're going to take a look at him. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10.
The New Orleans offense set to take over. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard.
Right there, 54, right there.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. He finds his man, complete. It's Knight. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 12 yards there, good for a Saints 1st down. They'll look to throw. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again. They'll look to throw again. He finds his man, complete. It's Knight. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And bringing it in, it's Davis. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 26. Again, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle to Kittle, complete.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. Now, 4th quarter, certainly not enough time for a comeback, but nice to see them making use of the time remaining to try and make this one a little more respectable.
Yeah, I think the ultimate goal, good execution, be crisp, be sharp, and find a way to put some points on the board to make this thing look just a little bit better.
On 1st down, Knight. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. It's the sackmaster, Justin Houston, who comes up with it. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10, 5, and into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
Tyler Bass now for the point after.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers you would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And able to haul it in is Kittle.
And he is going to have a Saints first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2.
Back to throw again. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
They'll set up to throw. Over the middle, it's complete.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here.
Olave over the middle. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
They go play action here on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
The kick by Lutz is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
I'm just wondering, do they want to add on to this gigantic lead? My guess, given how they like to play and how explosive this offense is, Charles, that they're not content being up by this margin. They probably want more.
And if they do go and get more, oh, look out. At that point, let's just aim the camera for the post-game handshake, because that one might be a little bit on the tense side, the way that this one is turning out.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away.
Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. And he's going to have the Niners first down as the tackle made here at the 36.
They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
92 yards rushing for him now in the ball game as he is trying to will his guys to the championship round next weekend. And the Niners will continue on as we say so long, everybody.